Episode 3, Dawn of Man, was quite the adventure. Maybe you can recall from the last episode, things aren't going so well for Fang. I'm not sure exactly how much time has passed since then, but there is a period of time where Fang is just absolutely depressed. Spear also feels awful about what happened. He doesn't know what to do about it, and he's like, alright, I'm getting really bad vibes, come on, let's get out of the rain. And Fang just sits there like she has no idea how to process how she's feeling. And I like that they show this. They don't just show her going on the next day and being all like, let's go on a different adventure. She's actually hurt over losing the love of her life. Or at least we think it's the love of her life. And some people said that it's possible that Fang might be pregnant.
38 plus 2 weeks? Pregnant?
Understandably, he tries to give Fang her space, but, she's not having it. But after a while, she comes down to meet him because Fang doesn't want to stay on her own. She has a family. He is the only family she has left, and she knows that she wants to be with him. Even though she lost range, which is very, very sad, she still has her beloved Spear. They find a cave, and I'm hoping nobody's in the cave, but as they make fire, Spear goes to explore the rest of the cave, and as he goes deeper into exploring, he discovers a whole story that was told by Homo sapiens, probably. When humans ran from dinosaurs, when they started agriculture, when they started fighting back, hunting for their food, and fighting dinosaurs. It also seems that this is around the time that Spear is trying to figure out who he is as a person. Like, where does he fit into the world of all these other creatures, all these other beings? We see that he uses his hand to put up against the human hand. This scene reminds me of that scene from Out of Balto, where he gets up and he puts his foot in the footprint, but except it fits because he has more of the wolf side of his genes, so it invigorates him because the other guy was like, well, maybe a wolf can make this journey. And we know that Spear is essentially like a beefed up version of a human being. We believe he's a Neanderthal, which is essentially the wolf version of a Homo sapien. The daytime adventure that Spear takes to go outside the cave, which is kind of symbolic because humans stepped outside of the cave to go and adventure as well. And that was, the difference between your species was how curious one was and the likelihood of them to survive with how smart they were or how fit they were. I think during this time, Spear imagines what happened. Like, he sees this herd and then he remembers seeing the cave drawings and he's like, oh, this must have happened. I can imagine this. And for the first time, we've seen we've seen Spear dream before, but we've never actually seen him use his imagination based on a story that he has read. It's nice to see how he can put things together. I think at this moment he's realizing that he is quite different. So far, he's not like all these other human beings that he has come across, including Mira. They built villages and huts. He looks so cute right there. And he brings home lunch. When he throws down the lunch, that's when I realize that something is really wrong, because Fang sees food and isn't eating?
What the hell?
Obviously, she's still depressed. The nighttime comes around and the moon is out. For the first time, this is some character growth that we're getting here. This is exciting. Spear remembers what Mira was doing, and she was doing those weird motions to the moon. We know that she was praying, and he looks like he's like, man, I feel stupid, but let me try and see, what this is about. He doesn't know what he's expecting, but clearly it means something to Mira. So in his mind, he's doing the motions thinking that something is supposed to happen, because clearly Mira is doing it because she expects something to happen. It's important to her, and it's important for a reason. Then he sees the owl, and he gets embarrassed because the owl's just staring at him. Man, I love this show so much. He just gets mad and chases it off, and I don't blame him because I don't like being stared at either. It's part of the reasons why I don't go to the gym anymore, because every time I go to the gym, people are just freaking staring, and they take that opportunity, if you make a mistake and make eye contact, to come over and talk to you while you're working out. And it's like, bro, I'm working out. Can you not stare at me? Like, we're all here to do the same thing. Something about being stared at just gets on my nerves, and I completely understand where Spear is coming from, because he's also introverted, and he's like, I just want to have some time for myself. Why the hell are you staring at me like that? You're just staring. I don't even know why I'm getting so mad. Like, it's not happening to me, and I feel mad. Spear and Fang wake up, and a freaking bear comes into the scene. The first thing I'm thinking, oh boy, the bear belongs here. This is its home. Oh no. But it just so happens to be ridden by someone that looks kind of Viking. Why does that bear look like the bear from Balto? Man, it's gotta be a pretty big bear if it's about roughly the size of a freaking young T-Rex. Spear and Fang make it out of there, but Fang is like, you're really gonna mess with me? These people are crazy. You must not love your bears because you see a freaking Tyrannosaurus Rex and you're gonna let your bears put their face right in front of it. Like, you don't have to really look at them to tell which one would clap the other's cheeks.
Oh, no, you didn't. Oh.
Crunches, when it crunches, that's why I love Nestle Crunch.
So Spear says Mira's name because he recognizes the tattoo logo thing. He follows this guy and ends up like torturing him. And this guy is scared, but at least he fights for his life. It must be scary to hear something crashing through the trees. And then you see this big ass dude that doesn't go down so easy. You're a seasoned warrior. And yet this guy with wearing no armor is like besting you with his freaking dinosaur. He asks where Mira is and the guy doesn't want to say. The guy's like, I ain't no snitch. And oh my God. Fang just puts an end to that. I love it when Spear has the sword. He's like, God damn, why didn't I? What is this? I like this. He and Fang head towards the village or wherever the tracks are where the bears came from. And that is where they find it. All these people nestle together. And I honestly didn't know what to expect when I came here. I thought a whole bunch of stuff was gonna happen. He tells Fang to stay back, and he sees the logos everywhere and people sleeping. But there's a specific place that has a barricade there. Our lower section of the house has the same thing. Now I understand why. There he sees the slaves. And I wasn't expecting Mira to be here, of course. But this stupid ass starts screaming for no reason. It's like, dude, I mean, I get it, you're scared, but why would you scream? Like, that would just make the others get killed faster. But he asks for Mira, and Mira comes and sees him. Like, when she's pushing the crowd aside and she sees him, this part was so cute. Smiling. Oh my God, it's so cute. Like, oh my God, yes, yes, Spear. Where? Mira, what are those two big bally fruit? Oh my God. Look at his face. Look at Spear's face. Like, total Fred Flintstone, what's his wife again? The Wilma. Like, what was it again? Fred? That's gonna bother me. Wilma. Yeah, she looks kind of like, this is like the Stone Ages, kind of, so I could see her totally being a rendition of that. He wants to just take her away, and she's like, no, we don't understand exactly what she's saying, if she's speaking Arabic or something, but she basically says through her body language and the inflection in her voice that these are her people, and she's not leaving them. If he's gonna take her away, he's gonna save all of them. And Spear's like, oh God, what is going on? Why do they do this to the characters? Why does it look like a freaking lead pencil? Ew, look at its eyes, or the lack thereof. Like, he has a lip inside his face. I mean, inside his... Never mind. So we essentially get the 101 Dalmatian segment where he's silently bringing people outside, and I'm wondering, where are the bears? Do they not have other creatures to keep guard to make sure they don't escape? What if they see Fang and they cry out? Just kidding. I love this episode. It was a great lead up to what's coming next. And it also helped us to understand how Fang really feels about all of this. I mean, of course, we can't hear her talk. I guess the POVs would have to, go into her mind about that. And those are not really official. But we know that she's at least hurting. And I'm really expecting her to have kids. I don't know. We lost her little beautiful babies when we met her. And that was very sad. But we're expecting that she's going to have babies. Just like we're expecting at some point in time for Spear to have another family. Probably with Mira. And that's how we came about. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. This has been Ultiori. You ask. Wait, what do we do?
We do nothing.